Welcome to Monkey, everyone. I really think this has tapped into some sort of innate desire of mine to actually return to Monkey. That is a great song. It's very nostalgic. I remember specifically one of my first exposures to Mario Kart Double Dash, which is my favorite Mario Kart game, probably because of nostalgia. I went over, there was like a friend of the family, it was like their house, it was like my mom's friend, and they had kids, and they had a GameCube. And I think they had Double Dash, and I remember specifically one of them going, "Oh, go to Dino Jungle!" And I was like, "That sounds awesome!" And then we went there, and I was like, "Oh, shit!" And I was like jamming out to the music. That was when I realized I loved video games. No, and I remember them struggling super hard on Rico Harbor. And it was like the classic, like, "Let me play! No! No!" And they were like getting really aggressive. Yeah, this is by Shrimp Feet. Very cool stuff. I think this was on the Reddit, the subreddit. Maybe Twitter? I think Reddit. I don't know. This is clearly hiragana. I could have looked up what this said, I guess, but I don't know what it says. Maybe it just says monkey. That's a lot of syllables for monkey, though. I don't really remember much from Japanese class. Is it katakana? That goes to show what I know. Let me see the monkey face. This is what we have. This is what's left of the monkey face, because I'm hollowed now.
You're like
monkey.
A frail maiden on the front lines.
A frail maiden?
If like the others,
that's Smexis.
Play the champion.
Blah, 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 blah. So I think you loop around. You have to, like, drop down here and loop around for this lady. And it's funny, because you save the lady, and then you talk to this guy, and he's like, "Oh, that's chill, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Take her. That's fine." And you're like, "Are you sure, bro? Yeah, go for it. Go. Why am I doing Larkless Souls? Just 'cause. I just felt like playing Dark Souls 3 on my own. It's true that the formula that we have of switching off at every death has its faults, and one of them is that we're kind of like half playing the game at a time, you know? Isn't this the pit where you can drop a bunch of prism stones and then... Or I think you have to do it without, like, traveling, without warping at all. But if you place these stones here, they're, like, visible in the sky in the profaned capital. But I think I would actually need to do that without touching a bonfire at all. Maidenhood. Hey, wait. Didn't the guy said I was a maiden? This is appropriate. I can go up to him and be like, huh? Get it? And they'll be like, yeah, I get it, thank you. That's very funny. It's like what you said. You said that. It's what you said.
No.
There it is. He said the line. The fuck? Look at that. Okay, all right. You want another moment? Look at that tower that's like right above the monkey's head. Looks like it's his dunce hat. Keep an eye on that. Bam, Stegosaurus things. They just can't get those things right in like the level of detail. So, slight change of plans from what we were originally planning to do, or what I was originally planning to do with Street Fighter 2. We were just gonna play Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And, or Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and nothing else. But I've decided we're gonna start with World Warrior, the first edition, and end with Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, technically the last edition, but not really. We're also gonna do, oh man, we're gonna do a bunch of weird ports and different versions of Street Fighter 2, and then we're also gonna do Street Fighter 2 the movie, the game. And I think we're gonna watch the movie and record ourselves watching it. Maybe upload the highlights of that at the very least. This would be the first time we've fucked around with movies like that, so that's a definite maybe. I love the way the level of detail renders this time of year. That was an interesting sound. That guy was like... Rolling required ahead or losing sanity required ahead. Joke's on you. I got the dagger strat. I can use it for 2 feet and then run out of magic. So, in fact, I'm not going to use that. You guys are actually a pain in the ass. Okay, which one's this? The Witch of Izalith? Yeah. Please let him be there in the cutscene. I don't think he would, but yeah. So, to those of you who don't know, we have to snuff out these 3 things, and they all have a little artwork on them that illustrates one of the 4 Lord Souls from the first game. And you may be thinking, Grayfruit, you said 3 and then 4. Well, originally, people dug into the game's files, and apparently there were originally supposed to be 4 sconces rather than 3. And there's a 4th artwork for, like, Seath, which is the one that got left out. Yeah, by the way, someone said, the dagger... Alright, I need to 2-hand it. The magic just gives you iframes, apparently, but you still get the dash even after you're done using it, so I might as well. It's a goofy way to move around. An extremely goofy move. Do this. Oh god. Oh god in heaven. Please God, no. Help, etc., etc. I'm much too young to die, I have a family, and so on and so forth. Oh, that's the tree! This is the Jeremy tree, isn't it? Yes, it is, it's the Jeremy tree, because the dogs are right there. That's the infamous Jeremy tree. Or Jeffrey, no, Jerma is Jeremy. And he talked about Jeffrey putting the tree in the game. Okay, buy the key. Find the key. Kill the monster and clean up the goo. And this is normally a Patches encounter, right? But I haven't encountered Patches yet, so he'll just leave me alone? Or maybe he'll be here? I don't know. Hold on. Speaking of Patches, whoa! Look at this staircase. Here's a Bloodborne-esque level of I want to fill all those little holes. So we uploaded the Shadow of the Colossus video today, and I've decided I'm taking it as a challenge, because maybe some people see this. I tend to get a little defensive in the comments of my videos when people, like, you know how YouTube comments are. People give you grief for all sorts of shit. And sometimes I go in there and go, oh, how silly is that, have some fucking empathy, or like shoo them out or whatever. This is gonna be my test. I'm not gonna say a single fucking thing, and I've already seen a couple dumbass comments where it's like there are some genuine criticisms of how we behaved on that stream that I would be perfectly willing to accept, but there's some shit that no. And look at me, I'm already doing it. I'm doing it verbally now. So I'm just gonna shut up. I'm training myself to just not even fucking respond to that shit. Here's a fun fact, actually. Do you know prism stones can break if you drop them too far? Like, that one's fine. And then I think this is where Illusory Wall demonstrated this. I think they scream when they die. Yeah! That shit's so cool. What a weird fucking obscure mechanic. Oh, poggers. Poggers, oh my god! What? Huh? I thought I had maybe 2. I had 4. I had 4. Oh my god. This is such a fucking awesome fight, by the way. Very Dark Souls-y, very just dour and depressing and cool at the same time. My interpretation, I think it's never really spelled out why they're killing each other, but my interpretation is just they're just pure instinct now. They hollowed out, the abyss consumed them, and the abyss is, they like see the abyss in one another and they just can't stop killing each other for it. It's just the only thing they know how to do anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. This sword is so fucking good. Nicely done. Me. I don't know, usually I say nicely done when Lark is here. Nicely done, me. Man, yeah, that is a really fucking cool fight still. That's one, see, that was one, when I first played this game, I was happy to grind away at that fight, too. That was a really memorable experience, was just doing that over and over again. Which, not a lot of fights can lay claim to that particular distinction. All these just like weird little incidental enemies, like the Aldrich spiders and shit like that, that you see like maybe 3 or 4 times in the whole game, but they're fucking awesome anyway. I saw a post, it was like on the Jokakaka Discord, that was like, the end of JoJolion is gonna be, Josuke and Yasuo standing together, and Josuke is gonna go, I won! I was like, yeah, that'll be the last chapter of JoJolion. Looking for jank. Oh wait, I found jank, look at that! Jank, detected. That's just, there's just no floor there. You can just see the skybox. That's jank looking, Jesus. Is that like the side of a building texture, like used as the floor?
Almost ready. You can as
I shouldn't skip through this. This is some good voice acting.
a little.
He's saying, it's almost a relief that she's dead. She was spared all that suffering, but you can hear it in his voice that it fucks him up inside. Here's a sensitive subject, folks. But I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna come out and say it. Some food, delicious, amazing food, smells like poop. Does anybody else know this phenomenon? Mexican food. Delicious food. Sometimes just smells like shit. It's just like actual poop. And I'm not trying to hate on Mexican food or anything. I'm not trying to riff on other cultures. But just sometimes I'm like, is that poop? No, that's food. Like I know I'm trying to handle this as delicately as possible. It's not just Mexican food. Hey, who knows? Maybe poop tastes like food. You should try it sometime. Now, there is a particular Mexican food place near my house that it's some pretty objectionable Mexican food. That's the place where I got the nachos that just looked like they had been doused in 10,000 gallons of cum. These guys have the body of Crazy Frog. Did you know that? Did you know that the body is Crazy Frog? If you remove the loincloth, they got the little wiener. Okay. We got a really good listen to that audio line there. Because she wasn't playing any other sound effects, because she got interrupted. Bastard's curse. Come on down, boys. Do a nice jump for me. It looks like, hey, oh, the pizza's here! And then they both just fell down the stairs and ate shit. They both tripped over the same thing. 1 in the table, 3 in my skull. Anyone know what I'm talking about? I'm sure to 90% of people this is a stupid fucking bit, and they're like, yeah, we get it, whatever fucking hipster reference this is. You're so proud of yourself. And I'm like, does anyone get it? No, it's The Sopranos. Damn, look at those cuts on its back. Did it get, like, whipped? Those cuts are so infected. That's just nauseating. These kinds of elevators are so funny to me, because they don't exist in the real world. Only in Dark Souls and Bloodborne and, like, Sekiro world. Actually, I think there's, like, only 1 elevator in all of Sekiro. Which is pretty funny. And it's like, it specifically has lore as to why it exists, because it makes sense that they don't really have that kind of machinery in feudal Japan world. This is the fucking Home Alone boss. You remember, okay, at the beginning of, I think, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, there's a scene where Kevin McAllister is singing in, like, his children's choir, and they all have these, like, church robes on, and he, like, knocks one of them over and they all fall over. It always makes me think of when you, right there, when they all tumble over when you, like, roll into one. One more. There you go. We'll be seeing you around. I don't know if I've ever died to that boss. Yep, we'll be seeing you. Bye. He's just chilling. And now I bet when I walk across this, he'll be back up there, as usual. Let's just keep our eye on him. I see you. You're not up there. You're down there. You're not up. No, this is wrong.
Shame on you, greedy guts.
You're not up there. You're just literally not up there. Oh shit! The dragon's, or the fucking giant's face. That's hilarious.